Hey everybody, it's me, JracoMeter, and I am back yet again for another SkyCraft episode. So, yeah, today we're going to be doing some of the building of the base, and it's going to be quite interesting. So I have a ton of resources over here in my ender chest, and I just need to get them opened up. I didn't want to leave them out here just in case creepers or something came across all this, which wouldn't be a bad thing. I have a lot of decoration things and various stuff. Alright, so let's go ahead and put everything down real quick. Try to keep it away from the portal. Alright, seems to be good. So I'm not entirely sure how this is going to work out, but I know what I want to do at the very least. We're going to have a sky base up here that's not too far up. So our current Y coordinate is 65, and I think the max is 253 or something like that. So what we're going to need to do is make sure that we have a decent amount of space left from our position, so that once we build the base, or the it's not going to be, it's going to be a base, but it's not going to be all one thing as you might be thinking. It's going to be spread out a bit. That's as much as I'm going to give out for now. You're going to have to wait until the end to get the full scope of what is to come, because we're not going to get everything done in this episode. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be getting quite a bit done. So I'm thinking maybe if we get up to maybe like 150 or something like that, then we should be able to do what we need to. So this is 128. That means that I'm going to need 22 more. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and build this up real quick. I'll let you stay here while I build it up, because it shouldn't take me too long. I just need to fill it out with all these. Oh yeah, 150. Okay, we were already at 65, so I forgot to subtract that from it. That's going to be 185. Wait, no, 85 blocks. Duh. Okay, so 22 plus 64, that is 88, or 86. So I just need to get rid of one of these, put it back, and just build it up like this. And this should get us to 150 once we're finished, which will be good. Of course, I'm going to use more scaffolding blocks than this, but for the time being, I just need to get to the height, which we're going to build at, and then once we're up there, we'll be able to do quite a bit. Also, I still got my wings on and all. Forgot to do some mending. Of course, probably not going to really use my axe that much, so I probably don't need to worry, but still. Okay, this is going to be high up. So my question... That was much easier. Exactly 150 blocks. Go calculations, right? Now that we have that at our height, I'm just going to go ahead and put down a base. And, yeah, the base for the base. Well, not quite exactly, but it's... You'll see once it gets there. This is, it's a very specific design for the base that I have, so for me to explain it in depth would give away the details, and I'm pretty sure that it'll be a better experience if you just see what I mean once I get there. So I'm just going to go ahead and clip out for a little bit, and then come back once I get somewhat of a structure in here for you to see. So I went ahead and built up this platform right here, so I'm gonna show you in just a second. But as you can see, I actually got a couple extra things. So right here I have a bunch of slime blocks. Some are missing for some reason, oddly enough. Alright, but yeah, I used them up, and also have some torches and things. And I used up some grass blocks here. Not too many, actually. Not as many as I had thought it would take. But I just want to go ahead and give you a little bit of a look at this. So I've been working on this for a little bit. I'm not sure about the structure so much. There's going to be some variations around here. That's just the first structure. It might be a little too natural looking, but I'm going to work on making more. And of course, I used only grass for this, so it might take a little while for some portions of it to turn back into dirt. However, there's still a lot of work to be done here, so I'm going to be building a few more of these. And I mean, they're going to be a little different, hopefully. A little bit different build. And I'm just trying to think about how to do this. So what I'm going to do is probably do some form of a time lapse, maybe. So let's see, how many am I going to build? Well, I kind of want to do something kind of to this capacity. So one around there, one around there, one there, and one there. So instead of doing them straight out, maybe I'll do them in the corners. So there, 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 and there. So we'll do it like that. And yeah, so stretch out from this direction instead of just going straight, which should work rather well. And maybe I'll make them, maybe I'll make 6 of them, so that it'll also include that. So that would be an interesting thing. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to measure everything out first, and then once I start building them up, once I have the platforms and stuff to build them up, I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I have a little bit of a special thing for this video. So I've been running a new kind of mod thing here, which is called Fabric, and it's very interesting. If you want to know how to install it, there are some tutorials to check up. Just look up Minecraft Carpet or how to install Minecraft Carpet, and you'll find some tutorials there. They have their own website you have to go to, and then you have to click installation options before you'll get the actual download for the file. But I will say this, it is newer and therefore less clunky, or not clunky so much, but full of code. So it's a lot simpler code, and it's based off of things that have probably been learned from Forge. It's very nice. Forge isn't out of the game yet. I don't think it ever will be. Forge is a really, really good mod loader, and it's very reliable. So we're going to see how Fabric holds up for the time that it's going to be in here. I do have a few mods installed with it, and I don't want to spoil what the one is that I have installed, but you'll see in just a moment. So let's just go ahead and get started here. Oh, and I have Optifine installed. You see Optifine moved over to Fabric. I don't know if Fabric is made by the same people that make Optifine or not. Or not Optifine. Forge. Yeah, I don't really know if it is. I don't think it is, but there might be some people that have worked on it. Yeah, I have no idea who made it, okay? I'm as new to it as you are if you don't know anything about it. That's how new I am to it. All I know is that I eventually figured out how to get it installed, and the installation part that was difficult was more or less the figuring out where to get the file, not so much putting it in the mods folder or launching the game, then launching the Fabric API and all of that. That part's not that bad. It's just finding the initial download. There was a little bit of a hassle. There's something to do with the website being down and things like that, but I could kind of understand that because my website had a little bit of downtime too. So if they were going through the same provider, it is most definitely possible that that's the reason it was down for a little bit. Anyways, I will be right back with you in just a moment. Okay, so I'm back. So a little bit of a disappointing thing. I tried a mod for recording, and it screwed itself up somehow. Not quite sure why. But yeah, so I'm just going to show you what I tried doing. So I'm using a mod called the replay mod. And right here, you're supposed to press start recording. And what it does is it starts your recording like so. But here's what happened. So I did my stuff like this. You know, I did it for like maybe like an hour or something like that. And I built all of these around here. You see? You see all these? This is all I really have planned for this video. So this mod screwed up the video a bit. Yeah. So whoever made this mod, your mod doesn't work all the time. It just up. So yeah, we're going to go look at this mod. We're just going to go look at it. So we have a 30-second one here, which is probably me just getting into this world, you know? Yeah. Yeah, so that was me walking around and all that, all nice, like so. But the problem is that it didn't record me building any of this stuff around here. So you'll see there's a lot of stuff, but just it didn't save. I don't know why. I stopped the record. I started it and I stopped it. It said recording in the top left, like you saw before, or yeah, top left, I think. And I don't actually know what happened with it. It's just the weirdest thing I've ever seen. So yeah, we built all of this, and who knows? Maybe I'll find a way to put this thing to use if it can start working. But unfortunately, there's not going to be a time lapse in this video, just because this mod thought it could just screw up for some reason. It thought that it was allowed to do that, which it's not. So yeah, I realize that this is probably just a bug, but still, it is rather aggravating. So yeah, I do hope that you do like this. So I'm just gonna, I'll show you these a little bit and show you the kind of idea about them and discuss that, and then we'll end the video after that. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be feeling like this for a little while. So let's just. Sheesh, that is some weird camera jitter. Okay. So, anyways, if you look over here, we have 8 identical islands around this main island right here, which I'm pretty sure it's identical to that one, but there might be a slight difference, I think. Yep, there's just a slight difference. All of these should be practically the same one. That's at least how I was intending for them to be. And what we're going to be doing with these islands is somehow putting some stuff putting them to use, per se. I'm going to be building a lot more islands than this. This is just like a base. I'm not sure what I want to build here, as in on the islands, what I want to build, or how many more islands I want to build. Honestly, I'm probably going to build a bunch of islands. They might vary from out here. This is just going to be the main, I guess, spawn area for the islands. I guess it reminds me, you know, I wasn't thinking about it. This kind of reminds me of Skywars a bit. That wasn't my plan for this. Honestly, I was just wanting to build some islands similar to, I don't know if you actually watched it, but I played a game called Marvel Ultimate Alliance on here. And there was one level that was, I think, in Asgard. And it was really, really cool how there were some floating islands just scattered about, you know? And you could actually get to them if you had a flying character. So that's kind of what I'm recreating here, is that we're going to have floating islands, and the way to get to them for the most part will be with flying. However, there are going to be alternative ways of going from island to island. Like, for instance, I could use ender pearls if that so happens to be the way I want to do it. But they're mainly designed to be floating, which I think it's a cool concept. If you like based stuff, then SkyCraft is the perfect series for you. Anyways, though, this video has been an interesting one, to say the least. I'll say I'm really interested in some different concepts for these islands, so if you have any ideas for things you want me to add later on, because this is pre-recorded, so it'll take me a little bit to get them implemented, but feel free to put them down in the comments, because this is going to be going on for a while, and I definitely check out any comments that you guys put down there, so just don't forget to go ahead and tell me if there's any ideas you have for this, and I will be sure to let everyone know that that was an idea that you gave me, and 2, I will be seeing you in the next video, so don't forget to go ahead and hit that subscription button if you are interested in seeing more videos by me. 2, don't forget to like. Likes are very, very helpful for videos because they share the videos with more people. And 2, if you can, please do share the video with other people. I do appreciate it in any way you can. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.